Hello, I'm Jocelyn. I live on Pappy, a small island in Orkney, and I just feel so much for what you're all going through in Gaza, and I come here when I can, just to say how much we all care and support you and how much we pray for better things in the future.
I am opposed to the genocide that is currently taking place in Gaza, being committed by Israel with the complicit support of the British government, the American government, other European countries. I sort of wanted to express my support for them, that they're not forgotten, despite what our politicians say about this is situation sort of normal carrying on. Things have to change. We have to stop in the immediacy the killing of innocent men, women, children for no fault other than being in Gaza. It's something that's just fundamentally wrong, isn't it? It's bothered me now. You see it on the TVs, but you just don't seem to see any genuine response from our elected officials. They talk of appeasement, they talk of we have to worry about the economy, we'll worry about other things that happen, and at some point we've got to start worrying about actual human life, maybe, before the bank balances of very, very, very rich people.
I'm Sally.
I'm Jeff. We're bring greetings from Sheffield in England, way down south. And we're on holiday, and we've just been doing a tour of your wonderful island, and we saw this demonstration, and we're members of a group in Sheffield, Palestine Coalition Against Israeli Apartheid. Bit of a mouthful, but sort of does what it says on the tin. Sheffield's very lively, active group, has regular demonstrations every Friday outside the train station, of which we've been to a few. Yes, we just came upon your little gathering here and thought we'd spend 5 or 10 minutes just saying hello and wishing you well. I'm glad to see, these groups are thriving all over the country. Just really pleased to be able to join in with.
This is very friendly. They invited
Everyone's been very kind. I'm impressed by the little, obviously you can't see it at the moment, but there's a whole array of flags which look as though they have names of presumably people who've been killed in the conflict by Israeli forces. And each flag looks like it's been made by hand, and there's a name and the occupation of the victims. So it's quite a moving little tribute. And
It is very moving. Just send our best wishes and love, peace and solidarity to everybody who's still trying to promote peace.
I suppose it's important to note that it's good to see the demonstrations are going on, because although there's a nominal ceasefire in place, of course, Israel carries on, continues to attack Gaza, attack the West Bank, and move more settlers into the illegally occupied parts of Palestine. So it's important to keep it in the news, that the conflict hasn't gone away just because there's been some sort of ceasefire agreement. So I'd just like to add that. Thank you very much.
Hi everyone, thank you very much for coming out today. It's wonderful to see so many people on, an Easter weekend, and lots of dogs as well. This has been a difficult week. You probably have seen that the Israeli Knesset has voted to have the death penalty for exclusively Palestinians. So it's quite heartbreaking to see that Palestinians who are in Israeli detention could be facing death by hanging. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. Amnesty International is obviously taking action because one of Amnesty's principles is being against the death penalty. So we'll see what's going on there. We've had this week at the Phoenix Cinema the screenings of The Voice of Hind Rajab, which was a very moving film, very difficult to watch, but again, it was good for us to see what had been going on in Gaza, and sadly is still going on because every day people are continuing to be killed by bombing. Also, there's a blockade on Gaza, so medicine, food, shelter, nothing is getting in at the levels that it needs to be. So again, someone asked me today, what is the point of meeting up and having our demonstrations? And I said it's to keep a focus on what is going on in Gaza and in Palestine, showing our elected officials that, we, members of the public, are still concerned about this issue, and we want them to do something about it. So Brian has his Zaytun Fair Trade products again, dates. So olive oil. So that is an easy way for us to show our support for Palestinians. I'd just like to welcome our friends from Sheffield who are joining us today. And we have someone from Grimsby and Glasgow. So thank you so much for coming and, sharing this time with us. Our friends in Palestine see what we're doing and it gives them hope. And they know that they have solidarity from Orkney and around the world. So thanks everyone. We'll be back again next week at 1 o'clock. And I can take up your posters and we'll see you again. Thanks so much.
Thank you.